administration, with this low-key action, is hoping to improve relations with Peking while trying to avoid offending Russia. In South Vietnam, there's been a lot of speculation about a possible new enemy offensive within the coming weeks, and today government troops in Saigon were put on full alert again following the first rocket attack on Son Nhut Air Base in months. We have a report from Gary Shepard.
The attack came in the middle of the night. 4 122-millimeter rockets hitting 4 separate locations on the base. One of them landed in the middle of a civilian housing area occupied by the families of South Vietnamese Air Force personnel. 5 persons were wounded there and 1 was killed. Another rocket hit a helicopter landing area, causing only slight damage. A third fell right near the headquarters of a South Vietnamese airborne division, demolishing one barracks building where troops were sleeping with their wives and children. The 4th rocket hit inside a U.S. Army compound, which can't be identified more specifically for security reasons. It crashed through the roof of one building and wounded 5 American soldiers who were sleeping nearby.
When I heard the noise and I got up, I didn't know I was hit until after I got up. And
You were wounded?
Right. I could see the fire from where they ran or whatever hit. So we went outside, and by that time the APs and all was here, and they took up to the hospital. And I didn't have any shrapnel in my leg or nothing. It just hit and come out.
I was laying in bed. This was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just got into bed, and I heard this big crash, and I didn't know exactly what happened at first, and I got out of bed, and I was trying to see what was going on, and I was walking around for a few seconds. I noticed I got hit in the leg by some shrapnel, and it wasn't too bad. It just grazed my leg, and the blood was running around. So I went outside after that, and everybody was all just confusion around here. Nobody knew really what happened. And the thing hit so close to our hooch, just startled me at first.
As part of the Vietnamization of the war, the South Vietnamese are now responsible for the rocket defenses for Saigon. This attack was the second on the capital in 3 days. Military authorities still aren't sure why the enemy has resumed his attacks after such a long lull. It could be the enemy is now attempting to find out whether the South Vietnamese are able to defend Saigon against rockets and mortars by themselves, although protecting any fixed location is nearly impossible.
The Saigon government has knocked down a Viet Cong claim that the guerrillas have made deals with 3 South Vietnamese divisions to avoid combat.